Hello, YouTubers. Hello, everybody, and welcome to speansee channel.
We
For
want
tonight, we are
10K.
going to make a few phone calls, call it a night. What do you think? I think we should let them know how we feel, because we're not giving up.
They promised us a grant. Now there doesn't seem to be anyone around. They promised us 10K, but now the money is nowhere to be found.
Roughly $80 billion in CARES Act.
We're gonna get our 10K. Idle. We're gonna get our 10K. Idle. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna get our idol. We're calling, we're blogging, we're sizing them up. Cause they promised tall, delivered small, and now we want our money.
Hey, what's up, T. Carlson? It's good to see you, my
We're
friend.
looking for some action. Cause with
Are we gonna call?
we can get
Are we going to make some phone calls tonight? Are we going to get busy with Congress? Are we going to let them know what's going on?
CARES Act.
Are we not going to let them treat us like this? Or are we just going to... I don't think we're just going to lay down. We just can't lay down on this one, guys.
CARES Act.
We just can't lay down. We just can't let them just beat us like this.
They promised us a
I think we have to
now that doesn't seem to
let these people know
anyone around.
that we're just not going to go away.
They promised us 10K,
They made a promise,
but now the money
and we're going to hold them accountable to that promise. It's nothing that
$1 billion in CARES Act.
I wouldn't want to be held. I would want to be held accountable to my word. I don't mind being held accountable to my
gonna
word.
get our 10K. Idle. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna get our idol. We're calling, we're blogging.
And that's all we're trying to do is hold them accountable. That's all we're trying to do.
Delivered.
They
small.
cannot hide
Now
forever.
We want our money. Hanging with speaknsee, and we're looking for some action. Cause with the SB,
We're seeing a reflection right now of who we voted for.
The grant was for 10K.
We're seeing a reflection of
stated.
the people we
CARES
voted
Act
for
4227. Now Congress
are
is
against us.
constipated. They constipated.
I have a
Dig
feeling
if
that
you
this
will.
year,
CARES
the
Act.
hashtag defund politicians is actually going to come
Promise you
true.
something you don't get, then it won't
Your
you
checks are in jeopardy
forget about
of
it.
never being
This is
issued right
what
now.
it sounds like.
We're going to go off on stimulus checks tonight because it's kind of affecting everybody. Not just the idle, we'll do the idle loans too, or idle grants.
We want 10K.
But we're also going to go with stimulus checks as well. And I think that there's the reason we need to do this, guys, is because everybody is affected by the stimulus check right now. Everybody. And if everybody out there watching, or even if those that aren't watching, could call Nancy Pelosi and say, where's our stimulus check? Here's the problem we're running into, guys. We may not get a stimulus check this year. You may not get the stimulus check. And this is the truth right here. The truth is Pelosi's hiding behind closed doors, and she's not coming out and signing a stimulus check unless she gets a whole bunch of money. But the economy is on an uphill. It's on an upturn right now. The economy is actually going up. If the economy gets good enough, they're not going to issue any checks. They won't need to. The economy's back. So without people out there actually getting with Congress and saying, hey, we want our stimulus checks and pushing for it, you might not even get that. And that's the truth, guys. This is what it's come down to is how bad do you guys want this? Do they even want the stimulus check? Because I don't see a lot of people out there yelling and screaming and saying, hey, that's our stimulus check. You promised us that too. And now you're going to renege on that. So anyway, hey, what's up, Dr. Madelfenferen? Blessings. When are the second round of PPP loans going to happen? They're going to come with the second signing of the stimulus package. As soon as the stimulus package is signed, the next stimulus package, we get the next round of PPP as well, which is great because with that also comes the stimulus checks. And with that also comes maybe a shot at the idol for those of us who were in line for the first one. So, Tweez Lamar, what up, dude? How you been, man? Looking good. 100%. 100% to you, my friend. 100% to you. But here's the deal, guys, and the problem we are running into right now is not the problem. It's a good thing. The economy is in an upswing. It is moving forward. People are starting to make money. Businesses are coming around. The part that is not so good for the people who really haven't come around yet is they're expecting a stimulus check, which if it was issued already, you would have had it. Everybody would have had their stimulus checks. But if you haven't got it, if they haven't issued the stimulus check, if they come around, October comes around and there's like, hey, we still haven't gotten around to it, and the economy's looking pretty good. We're out of this one, guys. We might have made it out without having to put in fork in another $1 trillion or to $2 trillion for more stimulus checks. Hey, Haley Burgess, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yes, liberty and justice for all. I know I went on during the Republican convention, and I hope that I don't lose too many of my viewers for that. But I watched it last night. It wasn't really that exciting. It was good. There were some good parts to it, but it wasn't that exciting. But I just want you to let you know that if we don't get in touch with, if we can't pull Pelosi out of her room, if we cannot pull Pelosi out of her room, guys, we might not be getting a stimulus check either. They're already pretty much looking like they're going to screw us on this idol, and we're not going to let that happen because we're not going to let them forget about it. If we ever let them forget about it, they win. If we don't let them forget about it and we hold them to it and hold them accountable to their word, we win. So we need to keep holding them accountable to their word. But if we don't get in touch with Pelosi up there, you see her? If we don't get in touch with her, if she doesn't come out and get this stimulus check signed before the economy starts moving forward, they might not have to do it at all. They might not have to even give a stimulus check out, especially if she wants to go hiding until the election. If she goes and hides till the election, then we're stuck with the Senate, a Republican Senate and another Democrat Congress again. Good luck with anything. This is it's to the point where we can't. See, is Donald random videos right there saying we don't need more stimulus checks. We need to open the economy. And that's what it's looking like. It's going to happen because what Nancy took all of her eggs and put them in one basket, like as if the economy was just going to crash, and we'd need another stimulus check. And she could be like, "Hey, she could be a hero. I told you we wanted more money for stimulus checks, but the economy is looking pretty good right now. So if they just don't even have to do the stimulus checks, the government's our kids don't have to go into debt. Well, that's a win-win situation. The only person who doesn't win that is the person who's at home struggling and needing that stimulus check because they lost their job for the economy. It's the person that's not still able to work because the economy is screwing them hard. So I'm with Danielle Sproul right there. Vote them all out. Vote them all out. Hashtag defund politicians right now. Let's refund and give the politicians exactly what they deserved. I mean, if I was playing hide and seek, guys, during office hours, if I was playing hide and seek and nobody can come into my office and see what I'm doing and I'm just hiding out, I'd get fired. I would deserve to be fired. And that's what Pelosi needs to be. She needs to be fired. She's holding the whole country at bay. Abusive powers? I think so. I've ever seen abusive power. I have totally witnessed it with that lady hiding herself in the room and the whole country wanting her to make a move and doing this and doing that. But hey, man, if you don't call Pelosi, if everybody doesn't call Pelosi and make her accountable to what she's doing right now, which is what we're going to do. I'm going to give her a shout. Let's see. Pelosi's number is right there. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. It's, let's see. Pelosi. Okay. Keypad. 202 225 4965. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Let's see if we can get Freakazoid out here. Can we get Freakazoid out here? Freakazoid Pelosi?
She's just a freakazoid. You gotta wind her up. She's just a freakazoid. You have to wind her up.
Freakazoid, Nancy
please return to the Senate floor?
Let's wind her up on the phone here.
She's just a freakazoid. You gotta wind her up.
Thank you for calling the office of Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. We value hearing from
She's
you.
just a
To listen to this menu in
freakazoid.
English, please stay on the
You have
line.
to wind her
Para español, presiona cinco. If you would like to voice your opinion, share feedback, or pass along a personal story to
Please
Speaker
return
Pelosi,
to the
please
Senate
press 1.
floor.
If you would like to find out... Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. As a constituent of California's 12th District, your views are very important to us. Please leave your comments at the tone. Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Ready or not, here we come. All right, we're going to try finding you, Nancy. Let's see if we can get you. We'll find you. You're hiding. And we know you're hiding. We know you're hiding in there. We're going to come get you. Oh, yeah, but even if we can't come get you, if you could just sign that bill so that all the Americans out there, every American out there in the United States can get their stimulus check. They would love that, because the economy's picking up and everything, and it looks like you might have lost this gamble that you did with President Trump because the economy is picking up. But hey, nice try. But however, if you could hurry up and sign that so that we could all get a stimulus check, that would be rocking. All right, Nancy, thank you very much, and please come out and play with the rest of us. Okay, bye. And that was Nancy Pelosi, my friends. Let's see if she can respond to that. We will see if we can do the defund politicians. Yes, Mandy, that's what we're going to try to do. We need our 10K. Hey, we want our 10K. And I'm with Daniel Sproul. We're going to vote them all out if we have to and vote brand new ones in, because what we're seeing right now is a reflection of who we voted into Congress and into the Senate. And you know what? It doesn't look real good for us, guys. It looks like we got, look at our options here. Even for president, look who we got. We got Trump or we got Biden. Are those really the two best that America has to offer? Hey man, you gotta pick one. No matter what you do, you gotta pick one. Anyway, Sleepy Joe or Not My President Trump. One of the two. Pick one. But we've had better options in the past. Oh. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, you're too Democrat for me, or you're too Republican for me. I'm just trying to stay neutral in all this, man. May the best man win. And I think the best man will win. I got a feeling about that. But Halle Burgess, what's up, Halle Burgess? Good to see you. Edward Heath, remember that the stock market is not the economy. I live in Connecticut, and things really suck here, business-wise and everything else-wise. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. The stock market, you might as well play lotto. A lot of people are saying, oh, we invest in the stock market. I invest in the stock market. But they don't tell you the bad stories about their stock market crashes. If you invest in the stock market, you've got a little bit more money than most people. Most people work for a living. The 95% of us, 99% of us work for a living. And we're in that boat. I'm talking to the working man, the working individual who is out there, who doesn't have an extra separate attorney doing their legal work for them. That's what we're here for, is to help you guys, help us business-minded people, smaller business people move forward into their ventures. Victoria Chanel, she's in the freezer eating her $10 pint ice cream. Ha! I'll take some of that ice cream. If it's $10 a pint, I want to try it. I like Ben & Jerry's. Buy one, get one free, usually. Public, that's when I get it. Fish food. Yummy. Leave a French message. Maybe they'll understand. Good one, Danielle. Hey, we got to keep calling these guys. I mean, we got to keep calling them. We want the stimulus check. We want the stimulus check. We really do. I would love to see America stimulated even more than it is now. And people got to realize that with that stimulus check coming, that's exactly what it does. It stimulates the economy and moves it, and it would move it in such a positive way right now for all the Americans to get that right now. It would just move it in such a positive. One more, come on, just give them one more. Government, just give them one more and watch this economy skyrocket. And that's why Nancy's hiding, because she doesn't want to see the economy skyrocket, because then, it's bad on the Democrats who are trying to get President Trump out of the office. I get that. I do. But don't take it out on 50 million people, or 200 million people. It's wrong. Tiffany Monique, still haven't got my idol loan. She's still looking for her idol. How long's that been, Tiffany? It's been a while, huh? It's been, geez. Oh my goodness, 3 months for you? T. Carlson, yeah, Victoria, her designer, freezer, and ice cream. Ha. Alma Bethea, I can't help it. I like Nancy. Hey, no, we're not saying we don't like Nancy. She's Nancy, but she should give us our money. She is McConnell did it too. The Republicans are, oh, Nancy's hiding in her room. Well, you know what Nancy's doing? She got so mad at Mitch McConnell because Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader, was hiding in the room when she was trying to get stuff done. So now he comes out saying, I got this bill. Now I got this bill. And she goes running into her room saying, and then she comes back out with a big bill saying, I got this bill. I got this bill. And now Mitch McConnell and her are like, so I'm not saying Nancy's horrible. I'm just saying she's horrible for us right now because we need this money. Just like I was saying, Mitch McConnell was horrible for us when he was in his room hiding too. So they're politicians. Get rid of them all. I'm ready to get rid of them all. Tiffany Monique, my loan officer just called last Monday. Oh, what did they say? What did your loan officer have to say, Tiffany Monique? And Edward Heath, we need to get the 10K idle with the loans and the stimulus check because the things are around to a halt pretty much across the country when you are getting 1 million plus people are claiming unemployment every week. I know it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. There's some people out there who still have jobs and still working, and that's good. But then the economy is on an upswing, which is great. And I want to see it continue to go up and up. I want this country to thrive. But people like Edward Heath and those that don't have the money right now can use that stimulus check to stay in the game. Burgess, Halle. Robert Dunham, USPS really mucked up 2-day, 3-day shipping are doubling. Wow. Dang. Lil Sonati, message retracted. Shakey Ahmed, need PPP loans soon. Keep on trying. Did you apply for it, Sheikh Ahmed? Ahmed, did you apply for that on PPP already? Are you just waiting for it? The economy is not getting, B. Morris, the economy is not getting stronger and you're a Republican who will continue to deceive. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I'm just going with the news, going with the latest on the news, on the updates. Alma Bethea, they have been going back and forth, vote them out. El Sonati, I applied in June and haven't heard anything. Haven't been denied or approved. What? June? What? Have you gotten with them? Have you made any phone calls, Sonati? Have you called the people I got some numbers. Yeah, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to make some phone calls. Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. We will look for a phone number for you. Here we go. Let's try to look for... We have some people we know that can probably help you out with that. I will give you the number too. Let's go to Dana Amerson's number. Here you go. Here's a loan officer. Dana Amerson. Try giving this woman a call. Here you go, Sonati. There's a number of Sonati that's a loan officer. You can give her a shot tomorrow. Try calling Dana Amerson. And that may help you. Ken Shaloa, Cardin needs to order SBA to use some of the idle money to cover the grants that is owed out. Amen to that. Amen to Ken Skyo. Let me try if I can get that. Skyola. Skyloe. Leah. Ken Skyloe. Ken Skyloe. Hit it on the head. Cardin needs to order some SBA. Yeah, well, if he would do that, that would be great. But did you see the interview that he just had, the one I just put up the other day with Cardin, where he's basically saying, "Hey, man, we were supposed to give $10,000 to everybody, all the small business owners, and we didn't. So now we're going to do it in a different way. Now we're going to do it in a more targeted way, and we're going to target people individually that are out there. And so now it's like it's going to be who knows who they're going to give it to." Oh, you're welcome, Sonati. Get that number. There's Dana Emerson. If you need another number, Sonati, I can give you another number just in case that one doesn't work very well. If she doesn't do anything for you. Here's Anna Torres. Here, take this one too, Sonati.
Nancy, please return to the Senate floor.
And there we go. That's what we do here. We help people, and that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to get everybody to help one another here by making some phone calls. And there's Cardin's number too. You want to call Cardin? I can call Cardin up. Let me give him a call since you mentioned Cardin here. Who mentioned Ken Scully? Mentioned Cardin. I'm gonna call Cardin and leave a message 224-4524. So here we go. This is Cardin.
Thank you for calling the office of United States Senator Ben Cardin. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you're receiving this message during regular business hours, our lines are busy at the moment. Please call us back or leave a message after the tone. Thank you for your call, and have a great day.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Cardin. This is Phil with the speansee channel on YouTube, and I'm here with a lot of concurrent viewers here. And what we were asking is, what I had Ken Sciola ask is if you could order the SBA to use some of the EIDL money to cover the grants that is owed to us, because it was promised that we would get $10,000 when we applied for it, and now instead we're all just like basically racked in a bunch of debt, and we didn't get any money. Maybe $1,000 for each and one of our sole proprietors and independent contractors. But you know, we would really appreciate it if you guys would keep your word on that and give us the full $10,000 that you promised us. It would do wonders for the economy. It would do wonders for getting our people back people back to work, and they could get off unemployment. We can employ our people, and we would just appreciate if you could even go in and become a co-sponsor of Bill S4227, because I didn't see you on the list there. So if you could do that, Mr. Cardin, we would really appreciate it, and we want to thank you right now for all your service. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye. And that's that. So there we go. Now we got some. Ben Cardin was right there. That was a good call out to him. And let's see if who's next. No, I haven't made any calls tonight to do. We got you some numbers. And T. Carlson, okay. Just heard that the EIDL loan is like a mortgage. You don't have to pay for 12 months, but the interest for those 12 months is accruing while you still owe that. Yep. Oh no, it's not supposed to. Interest is not supposed to be accruing. I didn't know that it was doing that. I heard that it was interest free for the first 12 months, and you could pay it off before that time. We're going to have to double check up on that, because that doesn't sound like a good plan. Anyway, what's up, Carlos? Brother, is it too late to file for PPP? No, it's not too late. It's not too late to file for PPP. It's not too late to file for EIDL. You can actually go file for an EIDL loan as well. You might be be in a slew of people and waiting for the next event to take place, but it can happen. Yep, I just called Cardin right there, and if you guys want Cardin's number, I think I put it in the. Here's Cardin's number. Can you read that? I also put it in the description box if you guys need it. So there, you might want to take that in that number. I can write it here too if you want me to write it there. I can write it. And I got Pelosi's number there, and then the switchboard is here. I'm gonna write this switchboard number down. It's 202. And with this switchboard number, you can do, guys, what you can do with the switchboard is ask for the senator that you want to talk to, or congressman. 3121. And they will put you through. Like right now, I'll use that switchboard, and I'm going to call Rubio. I'll call Senator Rubio. That's with the number. This is with the 202-224-3121.
Thank you for calling the United States Capitol. To be connected to your senator's office, press or say 1. To be connected to your representative, press or say 2. You have reached the United States Senate. Please speak your state or enter your zip code. You have entered 33556. If this is correct, press or say 1. If not, press or say 1 for Senator Rick Scott, Florida. Press or say 2 for Senator Marco Rubio. Press or say.
Hello. Thank
Thank you for calling Senator Rubio's Washington, D.C. office. If you would like to leave a comment about an issue, please press 1. To hear our office hours or location, please press 2. If you are interested in setting up a tour or requesting a flag, please press 3. If you need to speak with a member of our office, please press 4. To hear these thank you for calling. Your thoughts and opinions are important, and we appreciate you taking the time. Please leave your comment after the tone.
Yes, hello, Senator Rubio. This is speansee channel on YouTube, and we are just calling here. We have a few viewers, and we would like to ask that you please support Bill S4227. What we're looking for here is we were promised in the CARES Act that you would be that they would give us $10,000 for our small businesses as a grant. So we all signed up for it, and none of us got it. So we were just hoping that they would make good on that CARES Act, which was signed by every member of Congress and the Senate, along with the President of the United States. And it still hasn't been implemented. So we were just asking that Bill S4227 in the CARES Act would, go out the way it was intended to go, and be as keep the promise that was intended to promise us. And we just appreciate your time and your efforts in hearing this message, and we thank you for your support on Bill S4227. Thanks again. You have a blessed day. Bye. And that's that. That's Rubio. But I give you his number too, and you can call that switchboard operator. That's what I just did right there, and that will get you through to the senator of your state. And that's what we need to do, is we need to keep on getting with the senators of these states. Sharon Salinas says Nancy Pelosi seems to be talking from both sides of her mouth. One day she says something to make us believe she is really for the people. The next day she refuses to come out to the agreement on the stimulus. Yeah, no, I wish she would do that. I wish she would just come out and do the stimulus check part of it. Just do that part. If they would just all come out and do that part. I know the Republicans are saying, yeah, we'll do it now, but they're talking too. If Nancy came out and said, sure, I'll do the stimulus part only, we're just going to do it, the Republicans would look at it and, well, no, this isn't what you said it was. And then she'd be like, okay, well, I'm going back to my room. And then that's what is going on right now. But we do need Nancy to come out and at least give us a statement as to what's going on. Give us her view on it instead of hiding the whole time, because that's what's going on right now is she's hiding in her room, and that's what everybody's saying is, she's hiding. We're knocking on the door, and she keeps saying she's in a meeting, and nobody's in there to be in a meeting with her. So she's in a meeting with herself and her, like you said over there, like she's in there with her and her ice cream. Anyway, I want them all out. I want I would love to have all fresh, drain the swamp, all of them, every single one of them. I wouldn't even mind a new president would be fine. But even Biden is a 50-year-old swamp person. Trump is becoming a swamp person. They're all swamp people right now. I'm just so mad at every single one of them because all we've gotten is lies. Nothing that they've said has come to pass. I think we're a little bit upset about that. I'm really upset about it, and I'll call it. I don't care who you like for president. I like the one that tells me the truth and the one that can get things done. So there I go. I applied. Marbert Tan, I applied for both EIDL and PPP at the same time on July 24th last month, and I got docs signed on that's August 5th, and I got funds almost at the same time, 10 days after signing. Wow. Way to go, Marbert Tan. That's awesome. That's quick. See, 10 days after signing on the 5th, so he got it 10 days ago. So they're still pumping it out. They're still pumping out the PPPs and EIDL. Cool. Oh, you got both of them too. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's amazing. That's good job. Good job. Congratulations. Carlos, I only went for EIDL, but heard PPP are dried up for now. Is that correct? Yep. Yeah. PPP keeps coming out inside of spurts. Right now they're given in a state level. So you can go into your state level. I'm not sure what state you're from, but if you go into your state, say you're from Florida, and you hit Tallahassee, if you live in Tallahassee, you type in your county, and you can find a lot of grants there that are from CARES Act grants, and it's kind of the same thing as where the EIDL was at, but they're giving it away for PPPs as well. But you can go into private lenders and go for PPP, and some of them still have a little bit of money that was thrown their way for the CARES Act, and they're still dishing it out here and there. Most of them are shut down though, because it's so iffy right now with the government and what the government's doing. The lenders are getting really kind of tight with their money. Beautiful phone call. Thank you, Scarola. Appreciate it. T. Carlson, it is. T. Carlson, nope. Interest is accruing. Oh, wow. You see, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Crazy. Carlos, brother, can you please do a workshop or point out for the Lowe's on the grant, for the Lowe's grant? Yeah, we could do something like that. Everybody interested in that LISC grant coming up from Lowe's again? I don't know if you applied for it yet, but it's a very simple grant to apply for. I'm going to put the link right in here. And Carlson, it's very simple to apply for it. Anybody can do it. It doesn't really, anybody can do it. It's amazing. It's a great grant. So you guys are right there. But yeah, I'll write that down. Maybe we could do a workshop on that. Maybe my wife would be really good at that one. Okay. I'll take a screenshot of this, what you just said, so that I can do that later. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. That workshop is great. And we've been getting a lot. We have gotten so many emails or so many responses on, hey, I live in such and such a county. Can you find a grant for me here? Can you find a grant for me there? And we have dished out, I'd say this month we have dished out 100, maybe not 100, 50 or so counties in people's states where grants were just reissued again. Reissued for loans and grants, mainly grants is what people are looking for here. And we've been finding them. So they're popping up left and right, and it's all leftovers from the CARES Act, which is kind of scooping off of our idle money, guys. It's scooping off of our idle money. And that's the truth. How long do you think it will take me to get my closing docs? It all depends. OMG 21. Closing docs. It depends on, right now, they're kind of in a fluctuation of when or how and where is the money going to come from. Are we going to get, right now, the lenders on their first PPP loan are trying to get second loans because their first PPP loans were for 8 weeks and they ran out. So they're trying to get this next stimulus bill passed, which will add more funds and allocate more funds into what you're talking about. How long will it take to get your closing docs? Because the lenders that are out there, see, the government, what they do here, OMG 21 is what they do is they get your application and they look at it. The government, the SBA gets it. Okay, here's OMG's 21. Here's his application. I got it. Okay, well, here's, from what I see, I'm going to loan him. We can loan him $20,000. Okay, so $20,000, and they shoot you an email saying, okay, open the portal up. Here's $20,000 what we approved you for. So they shoot over to a lender now. They shoot you over to a lender. The lender gets your paper now. And you see it, and you're like, oh, wow, I got approved for $20,000. Well, lenders get your paper, and like, well, the SBA approved him for $20,000, which means he's insured for $20,000, which means even if he doesn't pay me, I'll get my money plus interest on his loan that we give him. But I got to be careful because I don't want to give him a loan if I can give somebody with more money a loan and have that to allocate for him and somebody with a little bit better record. So I'm going to hold on to this one right here, and I'm going to put it in my stack, and we'll see where he fits in. So the lender has a totally different MO than the SBA. The SBA was get your money out quick, get it out quick. But the lenders are all thinking too business-wise on that. So some of them can take up to, like we had this gentleman here, Mabart Tan says he applied at the PPP same time, July 24th last month, and got a doc signed on 8/5, and he got the loans 10 days after signing. So that's June or July, August. That's 10 days. And so that's 20 days. It took him 20 days to get the whole kit and caboodle, everything. And in your case, it could take 20 days as well, depending on where you're at in your process. But it can take 20 days. And then we have the young lady over here who says, hey, I've been waiting since June to get my money. So it can take, there's no telling. It all depends where your file, who gets your file, and where it's at in line. So it's a non-answer that you're going to get every single time. There's no official answer as to when, how long, and this and that, because some people will get it in 3 days. Some people haven't gotten it in 4 months, and then they end up being, oh yeah, I finally got it after 5 months. It's a mess. But right now, if they would kick in this second stimulus package, people would be getting paid left and right. These things would be coming in like hotcakes again. Oh wow, everybody's going to get paid. We saw big moments in where people were getting totally, a big fluctuation of cash just went through. Wow, I lost half of my viewers because they all got their money today. It's kind of like that. So I mean, I've lost 90% of my viewers because most of them got their money. The other 10% were still sitting around like, what about me? And we're the ones that were that they're saying right now, well, we're trying to miss those people so we can target other people. And that's the part that's getting us right now. JR, let me tell you the way I see this in Pelosi's eyes. She constantly gets different offers, throwing her HEROES Act into the dumps. She sees the Republicans wasting her time. It would be nice if she would go out there and sign some papers and give us our stimulus check. Patrick Bryant, I applied for the EIDL in June, was told to accept the loan and to get the grant. Where I applied in June, was told I had to accept the loan to get the grant. So I accepted the loan and only got the loan. And they say they were out of money for the grant. Yeah, they'll be bringing the money back around for the people who applied before July 11th that were promised a grant. We'll get $1,000 per employee, Patrick. So if you want to keep, you're going to get at least $1,000 for yourself if you're a sole proprietor or have one employee, which is yourself. And if you put in more than that, then you'll get more than that as well. So, but we want our 10K. And I think Nancy Pelosi, and I believe everybody knows that, and I've heard it from, it's not just me making it up or picking on the Democrat, because I was picking on McConnell when he was doing it too. McConnell went and hid behind closed doors for a while too. And we ended up getting him out, but by the time he came out, Nancy was so mad that McConnell wouldn't answer the door when she was knocking that she went into her room and said, hey, if you can do it for 3 days, I can do it for 3 months. Oh, but they're all politicians. And the Democrats are going to be constantly fighting the Republicans, and the Republicans are constantly going to be fighting the Democrats. And that's the way it is. I wish we could get a big independent move, of independent people, independent politicians that would go in and say, okay, we're going to even this playing field out. We're going to even it out to where we got the independent that can get along with the Republicans and they can get along with the Democrats and make things happen as they would be like the deciding factor. But that's what we need we need to get rid of all the politicians and bring in a bunch of independent people and say, okay, there's no Democrat, there's no Republican. Everybody, let's do what's right. Let's just do what's right for the people. And that would be great. That would be amazing.
Freakazoid, Nancy, please return to the Senate floor.
She's just a freakazoid. You gotta wind her up. She's just a freakazoid. You have to wind her up.
Freakazoid.
Anyway, she's a freakazoid. That's okay. That's okay. We'll pray for her. God bless her. Anyway, Luciano Thomas says, how long do you think I'm going to have to wait to get my loan money? Had to change my bank info. Oh, once again, there's that question again. Everybody's asking, how long do I got to wait? It all depends on where you're at in your process. If they've already approved you, if you're in front of a lender now as opposed just in front of the SBA. But right now, until we can get this lady out of her room to sign a stimulus check of any sort, even the Republicans and the Democrats, Congress, the Senate, the House, everybody wants her to come out so that they can make a deal happen. Any kind of deal right now would be great and would bring stimulus money back to PPP program, and which is where Luciano Thomas and Patrick Bryant would start seeing money travel faster and more freely to each and every one of us out there. So Snotty says, I watched my app number on the skip dashboard from 1.3 million ahead of me to 0, but still no response. Oh, wow. That's crazy. And you got to realize that the people who work for the SBA are working in bedrooms and houses around the world that were just hired as temporary people who needed a job, who weren't really seasoned to go in and handle this kind of paperwork that the SBA has taken on. So now they're independently contracted through the temporary agencies, and these are kids out there with your applications that are taking your loans and go, what do I do with this one? And then they put you aside and wait for their supervisor who's been with the company for 10 years, the SBA, waiting for them to call them back so they can explain 20 different applications to them. Oh, it's a mess, guys. It's a mess. But if they would just sign this stimulus check, throw this money back out there, because right now the money's tight and everybody's tight with their money. We were seeing a threshold of people getting paid 2 months ago. Just boom. Oh, what a day, man. We're having 20 or 30 people get on here and say, hey, I just got my money. I just got my money. I just got my money. Everybody's getting their money. It's like, great. Whoa. Then all of a sudden, boom, breaks. Nope, they stopped. What happened? What happened? Oh, well, McConnell went and locked himself in a room. Oh, great. So they're not going to sign for the stimulus check? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to wait till next week. And then they're going to sign on the 7th of August. Oh, wait, really? They're signing on the 7th of August? Yeah, that was supposed to be a huge day. And that's what Mnuchin and all these people said. Well, yeah, the 7th of August. It was a Friday, I remember. Like, that's when the EIDL was going to even come. They even gave $80 billion to the EIDL. Remember that? Do we remember that? They gave $80 billion to the EIDL program again. And everybody's like, yes, we're going to get our grant money. We're going to get our grant money. And this wasn't that long ago. And then what happened? Pelosi goes and locks herself into a room, and she hasn't come out for 2 months. And everybody's telling me what a great person Pelosi is. Yeah, I would think so too, but if she just like took all my money. So I can't think she's a great person. And McConnell, thank you, because you started it. And I can't think he's a great person. I want to see them both gone. And I need to call. We're going to call him back if I have to. Your old school love it. Hey, Letitia Wilson, what's up? Yeah, you like the Freakazoid, huh? I was breakdancing to that when I was a teenager, when I was younger than a teenager. ISS got the loan 65K under 20 days in July, but got denied for the independent contractor that I applied for last week. We'll try again. Well, at least you got 65K to hold you up until now. Up until then. Letitia Wilson, if I had gotten the loan, I can reapply for the grant. Yes. Or do I automatically send it to my account? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. If you applied for the loan through EIDL, through the SBA, you will get the grant when the money comes back, even if you're a sole proprietor, just for like $1,000. But they may end up asking you to fill out another application for that because they want to be more targeted with who they're giving money away to now. So, but if you applied before July 11th, that deadline, remember that deadline? We all kind of remember that. It was a fluke. If you applied before that, yes, you'll definitely get at least $1,000 for yourself. Oh, Will Arks, that's my boy. You get the likes today from that title. What is the title? What did I name it? Live phone calls for stimulus checks and EIDL grants. Is that the title you meant? Or, hey, America, she has your stimulus check. You like that title? Yeah, she does. Well, she does. She's got everybody's stimulus check. One lady is holding the whole nation at bay. Hey, man. And she locks her door and tells people when they come knocking, I'm in a meeting. And no, she's in there by herself, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Well, she just said she's in a meeting. Who she's talking to? I don't know. It's just weird, man. Anyway. Whoa, weird. Politicians these days, dude. We gotta get new ones. Anyway. Good to see you, Will Arks. Good to see you, my friend. Donnie Halverson, sub Donnie, is in the house, about to raise the roof and put some positivity in the air. Donnie. What's up, dude? Leo Wilson, yes. How long do you think I'm a have to wait to get my loan? Had to change my bank info. I just answered that one. Didn't you ask me? When did you apply? I said, Luciano, another month or so. Says another month or so. T. Carlson, what if you deny the grant? Will they still keep you in there for the grant? If you deny the grant, nobody would deny I hope nobody would deny a grant for free money. Would they still keep you in for the grant? Probably. If you were supposed to get the grant, I don't know. Can you deny the grant? I think when you apply, you're pretty much saying you're going to take the grant if they give it to you. I don't know of anybody that would deny the grant. You can't deny it. If somebody came up and say, here, take $1,000, you can't say, nah, man, keep it. I don't need it. I don't know. That's a good question, though. What if you deny the grant? Will they keep you in there for the grant? I don't know. If you deny the grant, they would probably wipe the whole application. I don't know. I mean, they'd rather not give it to you. If you don't need it, I guess you can deny it, and they would still keep you in there for it.
She's just a freakazoid. You gotta wind her up. She's just a freakazoid. You have to wind her up.
Freakazoid, Nancy, please return to the Senate floor.
We would like our money, Nancy. Can you please do it before they decide not to give us any at all? We need to do it. Give us our money, Nancy. We need to make calls, guys. We need to make calls. We need to call her up. We cannot let them off the hook on this. We have got to keep on calling. We have got to let them know that we are not taking no for an answer. We have got to do this. And if we don't, then the only people that we can blame is ourselves.
They promised us a grant. Now there doesn't seem to be anyone around. They promised us 10K, but now the money is nowhere to be found.
Roughly $80 billion in CARES Act.
We're gonna get our 10K idle. We're gonna get our 10K idle. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna get our idle. We're calling, we're blogging, we're sizing them up. Cause they promised tall, delivered small, and now we want our money. Hanging with speaknsee, and we're looking for some action. Cause with the SBA we can't get no satisfaction. The grant was for 10K.
Yes, you can still apply for the PPP.
On CARES Act S4227, now Congress is constipated. They constipated. Dig if you will, CARES Act. Promise you something you don't get. Then they want you to forget about it. This is what it sounds like. Ridiculous. Push it. Push it good. Push it. We want a 10K.
And we do. We do want our 10K, Nancy. And I don't think that you have heard us because you haven't called me back. And, you know, that really upsets me when I call Nancy and she just doesn't call me back. So let's try calling her again. You think?
Thank you for calling the office of the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi.
Of course.
We value hearing from you. To listen to this menu in English, please stay on the line. Para español, presiona 5. If you would like to voice your opinion, share feedback, or pass along a personal story to Speaker Pelosi, please press 1. If you would like to...
Personal story.
Thank you for calling the office of Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. As a constituent of California's 12th District, your views are very
We can give
important
her
to us.
a personal
Please
story.
leave your comments at the tone.
Let's do that.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Nancy, hello, are you in there? Hello? Can you come out now? I have a personal story. You see, it was like August 7th of last month, and I was waiting around for the stimulus check to be signed, and I was going to, get a stimulus check so that I could pay my rent and food, stuff like that. And my personal story is that the Congress of men and women of this great nation and the senators and the women of this great nation, they let me down. And now we're all kind of wondering if we're ever going to see a stimulus check because now it's even up in the air whether we're going to get one or not. So if you could please come out of your room and let us know if we're going to get our stimulus check or not, that would be great. We really need it, and we deserve it as American people and have waited long enough. And that's my personal story. I'm kind of upset. Anyway, thanks a lot, and you have a great day. All right, bye. Okay, there's Pelosi. Now, hey, speaksnsee, is the SBA still paying? I am having issues, sir. Yes, they are still paying. Yes, sir, they are, Sean. They sure are. Janya, hey, speaksnsee, I've called her many times. Last asked, what in the heck is she doing? We don't know. We don't know. We would like to have our money, though. Here's the thing. I'll say it. I've said it once before, and I'll say it again. If the economy continues to grow and keeps on the upswing that it's going on right now, it's moving pretty good compared to the situation that America is facing right now. The economy is looking great. It's looking better than it has all year, almost. Well, and since the coronavirus hit, but it's starting to upturn. So if it gets to move in fast enough, you're not going to get a stimulus check because they won't need to issue them. And so while these politicians were hiding in their rooms trying to get a deal done, there doesn't have to be a deal now because they're not in as bad a shape as they thought they were. So if you guys if nobody's going to be out there pushing for this stimulus check, which I'm surprised there's not thousands of people in here right now saying, I'm going to call Pelosi, I want my stimulus check, because this affects everybody. And if you call Pelosi now and get on the horns and let her, and if they see a push for this, you'll get her out, you'll make her move. We've seen you guys in this room make people move before. We've seen you move mountains in this room. So let's see you do it again. Call Pelosi. Her number's right there. You can call her up and just let her know. If everybody would do that right now, that would be so great. And Sean Deckers. Okay, John, yeah. Sean Deckers, same here. You're having issues, yes? They keep saying unverifiable information. I hate that. Oh, I hate that too. Unverifiable information. Okay, well, what you need to do is put in a letter of reconsideration. If they denied you or if they just said, send them more information. Did they close the portal on you or what? Sean. Smazzy's SEO Training Institute. I just got denied after being told last week my idol was approved. Shaking my head. Yep, that's what happens to a lot of people. They get approved by the SBA but denied by a lender. So you have to put it in a reconsideration loan as to the reason you were denied and give them another reason why they should reconsider you, whether it be credit or whether it be like Sean is saying that they can't verify his information. You send them more information in that area. You boost your credit up a little bit, or even if right now I've seen him give credit to 400 people with 400 credit scores. So it can't be that bad for your credit. So there should be no reason for anybody to get totally denied of a loan, even if it's a small loan. Anyway, that's speansee. Keep doing great. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. And Janya. She thinks we are just ping pong balls. She is the one who doesn't care. Yeah, she really right now is acting like it's abusive. It's abusive to America what she's doing right now. It's abuse of powers. We've seen politicians do it before, but not for this long. This is probably the longest I've ever seen a politician do it. So it kind of hurts the heart. You know, it kind of hurts. Like, oh man, I thought I didn't think she'd be pulling this on us. I really didn't. But you know, November's coming up, so. SBA now takes 2 weeks to approve. If it takes 2 weeks to approve, Sean, that's doing real good. People who get approved in 2 weeks is great. I mean, it took me 40 days to be approved, but this was back from March or April. But it was 40 days before I finally got my money. I'm not sure how much it takes for most people, but I think the average is about 30 days or so. King Fortnite, why does give me SBA grant? No more fund on what? Why does give me SBA grand? No more fund or what? Can you retype that? Oh, yeah, no. If it's not giving you a grant, they're not giving anybody grants right now. It's ridiculous, and hopefully they bring that back. And we just got with Cardin too, as T. Carlson wanted us to do earlier. We got with Carlson. And we've gotten with Pelosi, and we've gotten also with Rubio. And if you guys could do that as well, that would be great. We cannot let up on this, guys. Who wants their 10K? How bad do we want this? How bad do we want the 10K? Not only that, but how bad do you want your stimulus check? Because if this goes on much longer, we might not get it at all. The Republicans can go hide in their room in another couple weeks. If Pelosi's still in there, they're going to be like, okay, well, things are just fine. Things aren't that bad. But they're not asking me if they're that bad. They're not asking you if they're that bad. They're just going by the stock market. The Dow Jones tells us how good we are. No, if you've got money in the Dow Jones, yes, it will tell you how good you're doing. But if you don't have money in the Dow Jones, I can tell you that I don't have, I tried money in the Dow Jones. I have a little bit in there. I think I put in 100. I only got 40 left because it was a bad deal. And that's just the way it worked for me. So that $40 isn't going to go too far with me. Because I was listening to one of these guys online that, hey, I got a great call. You guys got to put in money to Weeble and I'll get you a couple of free stocks and try this one. And I tried that one. Didn't get my free stocks either. Anyway. Oh yeah, no, T. Carlson, I hear. Let's see. She talks. She's like Paul Ryan, a lame duck speaker. That so what does she care? It only helps Trump. Yeah, that's true. And Paul Ryan didn't help much either. And he was a Republican, and he still was just he was a Paul Ryan. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, plus the way she talks to us is like we are stupid. I think that's what she thinks. She thinks that we don't. Dude, if you guys go to congress.gov and check that website out, you can check out all the bills that they're signing and what they're sitting down and they're talking about. And the CARES Act is barely in any of them. It's in the bottom 3 of the top 10. It's in the number 8 and the 10 on the list right now of what they're dealing with. So it's ridiculous. The Congress and the Senate is ridiculous. Maybe it's always been that way. We just started paying attention to it. Which isn't good for politicians that have been around for a long time. Now that we're starting to pay attention to what they're really up to and how they really go to work, they're in trouble, man. These politicians, they're in trouble. They've made a mess. Anyway, really, Sean, my application has been there for over a month and they haven't even pulled my credit. Wow, really? Wow. They haven't even pulled your credit and it's been there for a month? Wow, that's crazy, Carlson. Dang, they did. I think it was 3 weeks before they pulled my credit. No, it was about 20 days before they pulled my credit. And after they pulled my credit, it was about another 10 days before they got an email to me opening a portal. And then after that, it was about 10 days later, I finally got my money. So it's 40 days in total. But hey, what's up, Saint Gang? Speak. Just try Tesla stock. It's going to be worth trillions in 10 years. Yeah, no, Tesla's splitting too. I know, I saw that one. But they want $2,000 a share. So, I mean, if you've got $1 million to invest in Tesla, you could do very well. But if you've got $2,000, in another 10 years, even if it triples, then you got $6,000. Janya, Pelosi wins the prize for Finoni smile at the DNC. D. Carlson, yes, they are slow, real slow. Yep, yes, they are. I applied for my grant more than a month ago, and they haven't sent it to me. Okay, so King Fortnite, you just applied for your grant. You didn't apply for a loan too, or did you apply for the loan too? Are you still waiting on that? And that was a month ago? A month? That's about all right. You're right in that zone right now, King Fortnite. Lamar DeStar applied in June, never got the grant or loan, did reconsideration, and all no update over 3 months. Get with him again. Put another reconsideration in there. You can put in more than one reconsideration at a time. And you might need to make some phone calls too, Lamar. Do you have any phone numbers? Because we got some numbers here that we've gotten over the months and months that we have been here. Here we go. How about you use Debbie Morgan's number? Call this lady. She seemed to do really well with people. This is a number for Tutu Lamar Star. Lamar, I just put a number there for Debbie Morgan. Call her tomorrow morning between 9 and 12 and let her know, have your application number ready. Let her know that you've been waiting for 3 months on an update and you haven't heard nothing. So call that number tomorrow and ask her if she could help you with that and find out where your reconsideration stands in the portal and how long it's going to be if she can help you out, because she seemed to have helped a lot of people. Who's that 1-800 number 366-6303 SBA? Yeah, that's Debbie Morgan. Okay, and you want another number? I can give you another personal number. Ask for Debbie Morgan. Yeah, that's a good number. Trying to call her now. Oh, cool. Are you trying to call Nancy now, Pelosi, or Debbie Morgan? Okay, we can call right now. Who do you want to call? Cardin, Nancy, Rubio? I think Nancy's the funnest one to call, but we need to give... We need to call Cardin again as well. 4524.
through Friday, 9
This
a.m.
has been
to 5
Cardin's number.
If you're receiving this message during regular business hours, our lines are busy at the moment. Please call us back or leave a message after the tone. Thank you for your call, and have a great day.
Hey, Ben Cardin, this is Speak and See channel. We are here with 40 concurrent viewers as well. We're all just here wondering about that EIDL grant that you had promised us and that nobody has delivered on. As far as the $10,000 went, you say that there was an average. Yeah, I understand the average was between $4,000 and $5,000, but most of the people in this room, all of us, I believe, just got $1,000. And we would appreciate that other $9,000 that was promised to us in the CARES Act. That wasn't distributed the way it was supposed to, with no fault of our own in that either. So if you could please at least co-sponsor and support Bill S4227 along with Rosen, that would be amazing. We appreciate everything you can do for us small business owners, and we can help get our employees and our staff back to work as well. That would help in there, and then we won't have to be filing for unemployment as well, and it would help there. It would do so much great and give us a great stimulation in the smaller business area of America, and we're just so. Right now, we're really just pissed off about what's going on right now in the Congress and in all these promises that have been made, and none have been kept, hardly at all. And it's just very disheartening. But we know that you're going to come through for us, and we thank you for that. Have a blessed day. Bye. All right, and that was Ben Cardin. So you guys got to keep it going. Debbie or Les. Oh, you calling Debbie? Oh, good. You're still waiting for your money. You're in Janya. You're still waiting for your money to get your lawnmower. Saint Gang. One share will be 15,000, 30,000. Wow. Do you think? Their secret plan is robot taxis, and then in 2030s they will become green utility. Elon actually cares about cleaning up this planet. Well, that's great, man. If you got 20 grand in 10 years, I can take $2,000 and I can in 10 years, I can make 15 or 30,000 out of that 2,000 that I make in my business that I have. So if I can invest in stock, I'd rather invest it in myself, which is why I want my grant money. And so I can invest in my business, which I can take 2,000, and in another 10 years, that 2,000 can be 200,000 or maybe at least. But you're right, gang. That is going to be a Tesla is proving to be a crazy awesome stock. You could, I don't know, a couple of years back, you could have got it for $100 a share. Now it's up to $1,500. So shame on us for not knowing that one. El Senati, why hasn't Ms. Carranza gotten in trouble for changing the law that was passed when she decided not to give it to? Yeah, she is. She's getting in trouble right now, and that's another problem. Is there are so many lawsuits out there right now with the SBA, and you all will probably end up being involved in one of these one day, or if Congress doesn't do it, then the attorneys are going to go do it, but we're just probably not going to see the whole 10,000 that we normally would have if the lawsuits didn't happen. So we'll see. Carranza's going to be in trouble, though. And then again, you never know. I mean, these politicians are some of them are pretty crooked. And if Carranza can, slide a couple million to this one, a couple million to that one for hush money, then she keeps her job and everybody's happy in the political realm. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully we got to call some people, and hopefully our message gets put across out there to the people out there, to the politicians out there, that we aren't going to take it anymore, that we're a little bit perturbed about how they've treated us as small business owners. So just keep on pushing for the EIDL grant. Keep on pushing for your stimulus check, because your stimulus check is getting more and more less likely to happen every day it passes by that it doesn't. Saint Gang. Use your kids' YouTube money, and just as Tesla stock. Yeah, right? Just buy him Tesla stock. He will be retired in 21 years. Yeah, right? That'd be cool. Shoot, man, he'd be retired. He's already retired almost with his YouTube money. Yeah, everybody out there, if you don't know, my kid, my 4-year-old has a YouTube channel out there, and he's doing pretty good, too. His name is Jonathan. The name of his channel is Jonathan's Playhouse. Like and subscribe. And he's a little blippy dressed toddler, and he runs around doing things. He teaches kids things. He's 4 years old, and if you guys are interested or have kids, then hook him up to Jonathan's Playhouse channel. Go like and subscribe. D-Rock, waiting 1 month for my EIDL loan. It's still saying processing. Yeah, it takes a while, D-Rock, and it's not an abnormal thing for it to be 20 for it to be a month. Some of them on average right now are going 45 days, but 30 to 40 days is. Mine was 40 days. That's how long it took for me. But even with all that, was before all this crazy stuff was happening with the stimulus checks. So hopefully that'll come around pretty soon for you. Hey, Rena McBride, welcome to Speak and See channel. You missed us. We're running a little bit late here. We're getting ready to close things up. And I just want you all to know that I'm going to continue calling the senators. I'm going to continue calling the congressmen and women of this great nation, and keep them on their toes. Keep on pushing for Bill S-4227. Get with the Senate committee as well. I can put that link in here too as well. If you guys just want to text the Senate committee and have them try to, you can get with your congressman through there too. So with that said, here it is. I'm going to put a link there on how to here's where you can contact your Congress and your senators right now if you wanted to. I'm putting the link right here. Oh, you were answering a question, John? Okay. I just saw that. Okay. All right, guys. There's the link. You can contact your governors and your congressmen through that link and let them know that you support Bill S-4227. In that we're not going to let them off on the hook with this one at all. That's our money, and we're getting it one way or another. We're going to get it. And if, boy, I'll tell you, we work at our jobs half as hard as we work on getting this EIDL loan, we are all going to get paid really good. I mean, we're some hardworking son of a guns here. And I want to thank everybody here for watching, and you guys have a blessed night. Thanks for watching Speak and See. Ask, like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff too. Thanks again, guys. Have a blessed night. Bye.
Return to the Senate floor. Freakazoid, Nancy, please return to the Senate floor.
She's just a freakazoid. You've gotta wind her up. She's just a freakazoid. You have to wind her up.
Freakazoid, Nancy, please return to the Senate floor.
She's just a freakazoid. You've gotta wind her up. She's just a freakazoid. You didn't want her around. They promised us 10K, but now the money is nowhere to be found.
Roughly $80 billion in CARES Act.
We're gonna get our 10K idle. We're gonna get our 10K idle. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna get our idle. We're calling, we're blogging, we're sizing them up. Cause they promised tall, delivered small, and now we want our money. Hanging with Speak and See, and we're looking for some action. Cause with the SBA we can't get no satisfaction. The grant was for 10K, and it was signed and it was stated on CARES Act S-4227. Now Congress is constipated. They constipated. Dig if you will, CARES Act. Promise you something you don't get. Then they want you to forget about it. This is what it sounds like. Ridiculous. Push it. Push it good. Push it. We want a 10K.